Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tasha Renee, for another installment of Spotlight Introducing, where we introduce new artists, up and coming artists that just need a little bit more exposure. So, tonight, you guys, I am so excited. Because look, first of all, been trying to get this dude for a long time now, huh? I mean, look, it's been since right before the pandemic happened. We've been talking about doing something like this, and it has taken forever, but he is finally here, and I'm excited about it. You guys, this guy has always wanted the world to hear what he has to say. The time came, but not before he found a way to take the many lessons he learned from others and create his own lane. Y'all know how I feel about that, right? Y'all know I feel if they can't give you a seat at the table, then you make your own table and have them come sit at yours. How about that? So that's what this brother is doing. He has a deep connection to the rebel-like mentality that sets him apart from everybody else. He has a blend of R&B and gospel. Look, that means this brother can tell a story like no other, huh? He's able to deliver a message whenever needed. He's a singer, songwriter, and who has had his fair share of obstacles, but I'm telling you, he puts it all in the music. I'm telling you, y'all, this is exciting. Whether he is wooing you with his sweet melodies or captivating the moment with his storytelling, look, you don't want to miss this. I'm excited. Y'all came on the right night. You guys, come on. I need y'all to give it up for my boy, AJ Farley. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
I remember
hello.
back.
How are
I
you?
remember back. I'm great. I'm great. I just thought about when you introduced me. I thought about back when performers would perform after they got performed, they would clap for themselves. Cigarette in their mouth, they clap for themselves. Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, they just clap for themselves. Like, yeah, thank you. You know, yeah,
Look,
yeah. I'm
if
glad I'm here.
nobody
Thank
else
you
don't
for
clap
having me.
for you, you got to clap for yourself. How about that?
That's it. That's it. That's it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Or else you got the church clap, the pastor, they'd be like, amen, amen.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
got out, yes, yes, with the nod, yes, yes, of approval.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
yo, finally we are here. Finally.
Finally,
Man, I'm
finally, finally,
excited. You don't
finally.
understand how excited I am that you are here tonight. I don't think you understand. I don't.
I don't think you understand. As she said, this has been some time in the making, and I guarantee you, it's going to be worth the wait. At least I hope. We'll see. By the end of the show, we'll see. We'll see if it was worth the
Ain't
wait.
no
We'll see.
hope. Ain't
We'll
no
see.
hope. I want you to be confident about that. So yes, it's gonna be worth the wait, boo. Yeah. So let's get into it. So I need to know your whole life story. And
Yes.
the audience wants to know too. So
Okay.
tell
All right.
me about
All right.
AJ Farley. How did you get into music?
How did I get into music? Okay, so there's like two parts. Okay, I'll give you the quick, straight to the point story. I don't want to drag it on. I first started music when I was 10 years old, and I want to say one of the earlier people who sort of got me. I credit two people, well, three rather. My fourth grade teacher, Mr. Williams. He actually, it was funny how I actually met him. He actually came in during the middle of the school year to replace a teacher that I had. I always gave her a hard time, but when she left, I
Mhm,
took it really hard. I don't know why. I just
mhm,
remember taking it really hard. And she was gone. I guess she got some other job elsewhere. He came in. He's essentially replaced her. He would play Motown during the school day, like just as we're writing our lessons, as we're doing this, that, and the third. He'll just play Motown. And I think at the end of the year or the Christmas break, he burned us all a CD of that Motown mix that he would play. So, I mean, aside from him introducing me to Motown, and I wouldn't say introducing me, but building my love for it, I'm talking about Young Stevie Wonder, Temptations,
mhm,
anyone you could think of, Smokey Robinson, that was on that CD. And then there was my mom, who, she had some pretty good taste in music, had some pretty good taste. She's had this Bible, I call it, of just CDs. And this is when CDs were big, where you would take out the CDs and it was one of those it was one of those books where you could slide in the
Mhm.
booklet from the CD, and then you would have the CD, and she would have Patti LaBelle. You flip it, Dottie Peoples. You flip it, Shirley Caesar. You flip it, Tina Turner. You flip. I mean, Waiting to Exhale, the entire Waiting to Exhale soundtrack in there. I mean, just Kurt Frank. I mean, just flipping, and you will be taught something. Something will be taught. So I credit it to her, and then at the time, Ruben Studdard, I believe it's the first season of American Idol, and he had just
Second
won.
season.
He did. I remember his finale song was "Flying Without Wings," and I just love that
Mhm.
song. I said, "Oh my God, I love that song." So there was a talent show at my elementary school, fourth grade elementary school, and it wasn't like a normal talent show. It wasn't like they have a live audience. What they did was they filmed your performance, and they once everyone who wanted to be in it did their thing, they would show it all day. They picked a day, they showed it all day, and they had all the kids vote on who they wanted to be in it. So I said I wanted to perform that song. So I remember I rehearsed with my mom, and I would sing it, and she was like, sing it, baby, sing it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm singing." And at this time, I was not comfortable. I didn't have no confidence. It was horrible. It wasn't horrible, but I wasn't there. So it comes time for me to perform and do my little audition tape for the talent show. I'm singing "Eyes Are Closed," and I'm singing the song a cappella. Because I didn't know what I knew now. I didn't know about backing tracks. I didn't know about having those things ready, geared up, ready to go. I'm singing that a cappella. I'm thinking it's gonna be amazing. I ended up losing to two girls dressed up as grandmothers.
Uh,
At the time, Six Flags, the old guy who dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun. So he was really big at the time. So so these girls dressed up as grandmas. They walked in on in screen, and
Mhm.
they started. They dropped the canes, and then they start dancing. And there's kids. I mean, there's kids my age. Like we saw them like, oh man, oh my God, it's crazy. So that's what won, and that was like the end of my music career at the time. I was like, okay, I'm never gonna do this again. And I would, sing in secret. I would sing in the shower. I would sing in my closet. I would not sing out because I didn't want anyone to hear me. Fast
Oh.
forward to 2012, senior year in high school, and that summer leading into it, I had a buddy of mine who took to go in terms of like just giving me that confidence and my road dog throughout it all. We put on this concert. That's where the bug bit me, essentially. That's where it initially started, 2012, and the rest is history. Moving, graduating from high school and on, is sort of just elevated year after year after year. So that's essentially where it started. Yeah,
So I learned 2 things in there. First of all, you talked about burning CDs. That was a while ago.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
crazy thing is
yeah. Oh yeah,
I still have that booklet of CDs. I don't use it, but I have, like,
right.
about 4 or 5 of those still, and they're all full
Mm,
of CDs from back then. So
wow,
I know exactly
wow.
what you're talking about.
I would love to take a look at that. Oh yeah,
Look,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
is like
So I mean,
it's
it was amazing. Yeah.
it's everything. So I gotta ask you to do this. I have to. Do you remember "Flying Without Wings"? Is that the song you sang?
That's the song I sung. I do remember it fondly. Often I'll listen to it when I want a little bit of nostalgia. I'll be driving in the car and I'll pull it up and I'll just listen to it and I'll try to give my best impression of it. I think if I remember correctly, everybody's looking for that something,
Mhm.
one thing that makes it all complete. You'll find it in the strangest places. Places you never knew you could be. Some find it in the faces of their children. Okay, that's. I think that was the best I could do. I'm not sure the first or the second verse, but yeah, that song will always hold. I love that song.
Look, that I remember that song. Yeah, I am still a huge Ruben Studdard fan.
Of
Anybody out there
course.
know him, please tell him. He sent me flowers once, and I damn near melted. Um, but
Wow.
I love that big velvet teddy bear.
Yeah.
He could sing to me all night long. Hallelujah. But But yeah, I used to love that song. I still remember that video he did at home. I'm in Alabama, I believe. I remember he was around the water fountain doing that. So yeah, that was dope. And sir, you can't be teasing us
Yeah.
like that and then cutting it off. Like, excuse me? Like, sir, I'm not I'm a little upset that you just gonna start singing and then stop. That's not the business, but I'm gonna let it go for right now because we gonna hear you sing later. Yes, we shall. Lil. Ah, you guys, we're having technical difficulties over there. That's okay. He will be right back in. But let me tell you, since we're waiting on him to come back, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys see a video that he did. One of his songs is called, I believe it's called Nights. So you guys get ready. Y'all ready to see that? So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you right now. And we're going to anticipate him coming back in a few seconds. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Let's do it.
I wonder how one nights like this, nights like this, I wonder. Oh yeah, Jay, yo. Shooting for the moon, I done seen the stars. Plenty nights giving pictures of my hitting scars. Pretty women in cars filling my vices. Funny, remember a nigga ain't have a license. So used to losing my homies, this ain't a crisis. My heart froze, be feeling just like a Viking. It's cool though, making these moves though. 101 Dalmatians, but it's only one cool Joe. Pray for the sunlight, some don't get to see it. I know I'm blessed, shit is chess, you gotta be strategic. Feeling unappreciated, got me feeling heated. Showing love, but got me waiting if I ever need it. Plenty nights that done turned into days. In the trap trying to get through this maze. Keeping faith, Gucci belt on my waist. I can't help being vain. In the end, only struggles remain. Keep your head up. Said it's nights like this, I just stare at the ceiling. What is it that I believe in? Are we talking money, talking fame, talking dots behind my name? Swear these nights will never change.
I'm sitting nights like this, I just stare up at the ceiling. What is it that I believe? I've been talking money, talking fame, dots behind my name. Sweating nights will never change. We live, we fly, fall down, then die. I feel so strange, so rage, feel my pain. I heard you weep what you sow. Whoa, I cannot take it no more. No, I've been through way much and more. Give it to him, let it go. Whoa, I don't know what to do, how to go about doing what I have to do. Trying to show it, I've changed, baby, but I've changed. Stay focused on the music you say. Please stay driven in the music you pray. You never stop wanting the very best for me. Girl, I will always have love when you told me.
Sits nights like this, I just stare at the ceiling. What is it that I believe in? Are we talking money, talking fame, talking dots behind my name? Swear these nights will never change.
I'm sitting nights like this, I just stare up at the ceiling. What is it that I believe? I've been talking money, talking fame, dots behind my name. Yeah, hey.
Oh,
Yes, yes, sir. Welcome back.
hello, hello, hello,
Welcome
hello,
back.
hello.
So, man, wow. That was beautiful. So, since you decided to leave us for a second, we went ahead. I know it was so perfect, but we went ahead and watched the video. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, yeah. Song came about like a few years in the making. My engineer 601 essentially wrote the skeleton of the song. It was something before it became something. Um, that makes sense. But it came together. It shifted hands, here and there, and then finally landed in the hands of the amazing talents of JB Caruso, who helped me finish it and bring it to life. And then we had to shoot a music video. It was doing amazing on streaming. We dropped it. Everyone loved it. Um, and we I think we shot the video in a matter of like 3 days, not
Wow.
consecutively 3 days, but it was during the riots. The George Floyd had just happened, the Breonna Taylor had just happened, and I wanted to sort of channel that without you know taking away from what it meant to those individuals who lost their lives at the hands of police brutality. So it came together very well. Directed by my boy 601 in television. Came out great. Came out really great. Yeah.
I think it came out amazing as well,
Thank
and
you.
and as one sister just pointed out, she was like, "His voice is smooth."
Thank you. Thank you. I
So
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
so then that means I have to ask you this. I
Hmm.
hear a lot of different styles in there. So
Hmm.
what has been your inspiration? Who has been your
Oh
inspiration?
man, how much time we got is the better question.
Look, take your
Man,
time, let us know, bro.
it's everyone. It's hard to say. It's everyone. I get influence from Stevie Wonder. I get influence from John Legend. I get influence from John Mayer. I get influence from Kirk Franklin,
Mhm.
Kanye West, Fred Hammond. I mean, you name them. There is some type of influence somewhere near. I mean, I love listening to all kinds of music. So, I don't. Even country, Rascal Flatts, Brad Paisley,
Yes, yes.
just I try to diversify my palette as much as possible because the end product is always golden. Yeah.
So I like an artist who is eclectic.
Hmm.
A lot of people tend to listen to just one style of music, and
Hmm.
you can actually hear that it almost sounds sometimes like carbon copies of other
Yeah.
art. But
Right.
when you are inspired by all different genres of music, it's like that's where you find your true creative self. You find your true voice. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And so that's what makes what I hear in your voice special, that it's not just one style, but you seem very versatile. You can go in and out of different genres. You
Right.
tell stories, and that is absolutely amazing. A lot of people don't believe in telling stories anymore, and it's the story that makes the song.
Exactly. Exactly. The way you break it down, the way you hand it to them, you don't just throw it at them. A lot of people nowadays just throw it at them and think, okay, okay, all right, I got it. No, you sometimes you have to spoon feed them and let them know that uh, you it's okay to take your time. It's okay to give them something that they're not expecting. So I mean, it's okay to be vulnerable, and I think a lot of people have a problem doing that, just given the genre or this day and age that we're in. It's okay. It is simply okay. I say often, um, depending on what song I'm performing, depending on what what mood I'm in, you're gonna hear a growl from Gerald Levert, sprinkled in there.
That
You're gonna hear something as smooth as a Stevie Wonder. You're gonna hear something as just joyful as a Kurt Frank. Like you're gonna hear those sprinkled throughout. I mean, that's just me. That's just what I've grown accustomed to, grown up around, and I wouldn't have it any other way personally.
Yeah, I love it. She says storytelling through music is not a talent. Is a talent that not many artists have, but it goes beyond the lyrics. And I totally agree with you. You can have the
Definitely.
lyrics and not have the voice that can tell the
Exactly.
story, or
Exactly.
you can have the voice but not have the lyrics to tell the story with. So you need them both.
Right.
It
Right.
goes beyond the lyrics. I love that. Love that.
Right.
And
Right.
just listening to you sing and listening to you talk, you seem to have a great mix of both of them. So I
Hmm.
have to ask, how are you what inspires your lyrics? Like, how do we get to the songwriter? Where do we get these stories from?
Um, I'll make this quick. I'll try to make it as quick as possible. These stories come from, life doing what life does, and that's throwing all kinds of things at you. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. I lost my mom back in 2014 to lupus, and that was something that sort of drove this push that I have now, this drive that I have now. And I'm always tying something. I'm always gravitating towards something or pulling from something to bring in. Like I got a song on the album called "Used to." You hear it. There's some people who love that song and think it's about a relationship that didn't go right, that you wish went right, and it's really about one of my best friends and his situation that was going on at the time. Like I'm always pulling different things. I mean, this album more specifically is about that journey of start to finish of where my faith went, where my my mind went, how just alone I felt during the period of losing my mom, and just sort of healing from it, and grieving from it. So
I
yeah.
was listening to the album earlier, and you can definitely hear a lot of emotion. And I know for all my sisters out there, sometimes it's hard to find a brother that can, or meet a brother that doesn't
Right.
mind being vulnerable or doesn't
Hmm.
mind having emotion, because for some reason emotion does not equal masculinity, which I think
Right.
is horrible. I don't agree with that. So the fact that you're able to emote through your music is phenomenal. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. So you really do have a great package.
Right.
It's wonderful, and I think that's what will definitely make you stand out amongst other artists as well.
Well, I think that just goes back to like my influences. I mean, if you go back to the old Motown, the 80s, 90s, up until the early 2000s, you had a lot of R&B, a lot of singers just emoting. Like they gave a lot. I mean, I mentioned Gerald Levert earlier. I'll pull him up every couple months just to get that edge to say, okay, now it's time. Now it's time to do something daring. Now it's time to do something different. Let's drop to my knees. Let's try to take off my jacket. Let's give all I got. There's the Luther Vandrosses who just poured himself. The
Mm,
Otis Reddings, the Sam. I mean, the list goes on. The
I
list
agree.
absolutely goes on. And those guys, they poured so much. And the females too. Like I know I'm not listing them. I apologize. But Patti LaBelle, one of my favorite singers, Gladys Knight. Um, they poured. It's not much that they left for you to wonder about, because they left it all on that stage and they just poured
Yes.
it out. And that's where, when I perform now, that's where that's who I'm channeling. I'm channeling all those legends, all those powerhouses who came before me. you know so yeah.
So when you describe your music, how would you describe your music? What are the words that you would use to describe what you do?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. um I would describe my music as, wow,
Not an easy question, is it?
stoic. That's how I would describe my music. Stoic,
Interesting word.
because I don't know, the music that I've created, thus far has been very poignant in just telling a story, and it's been very driven on that. Um, it, there's not many songs that you'll hear from me that are very loose. That they have no meaning. There's not much of a story, a backstory, or you know there's just meaningless to it. It's very bold in its message. I mean, depending on how I'm performing it, or just how it's being said, it's very vocal. I try not to hold anything back. I try to leave you wanting more instead of wondering, okay, okay, well, I'm confused.
Mhm.
If that made any sense. I'm sorry.
No,
That
no, but this is
I
you
was thinking, I'm
describing
like,
you.
yeah,
Nah. So whatever you say is how you describe you.
Right, right.
No issues with that. But all right, so let me ask you, like through this journey, what kind of obstacles have you had to face? I know because I understand as a songwriter as well that when you write certain music and it's coming from a real place, that means you had to experience it in order
Right,
to write it.
right.
So, what experiences, what obstacles have you had to face in order to be able to emote the way that you do?
Just, I mean, I want to say it stems, most of it, this project specific, most of it, my mom's passing. It was very, it was very like intense. The moment was intense, and I for a while I blamed myself. For a while I blamed God. I blamed a lot of people. I more so myself than anyone else. But I felt like I could have done more. That's where these stories come from, and of course you have heartbreak here and there throughout that journey. You're still figuring it out. But I feel like that's the core of it, and leapfrogging a little bit. That's essentially what made me finish the album. This album took almost 5 years to finish,
Mhm.
and that's just because those obstacles, became overbearing at times, and there was times where I quit. There were times where I said I don't want to do this, and then I got friends telling me, no, you're worthy, you're capable, you can do this. And I had to snap out of it and come back to it. But I got to a point where I felt like I was being defined by that moment. I was allowing myself to be defined by that moment of my mom passing. And
Mm.
I didn't want to be known as the guy. Buddy hadn't been right since his mom died. God bless him. Buddy hadn't been right, and I didn't want to be that guy. I wanted to be the guy that's like, yeah, his mom passed. It happened, but look at him now. Look how far he's come. I wanted to be. I wanted to meet the person on the other side of that. So
Okay.
I knew finishing the album was that last chapter, because as long as I didn't finish it, I could hold on to these feelings of how hurt I was when my mom passed, and all of that. I was there were times it took me a minute, but eventually I realized like I was literally holding on to the album because I felt like if I let go of this album, if I'm say I'm done with the album, I have to stop grieving. I have to let her go. I have to forget her. I have to
Mm.
change up. I have to change up that mindset, and it became more so I drop it. You did a good job. It's time to grow and it's time to elevate from this moment. So yeah,
Would you say that your music was cathartic for you? That it kind of helped you to get all of your feelings out about what had happened with your mom?
I would say so for the most part. It wasn't as textbook as some may make it seem. Oh, you're going through something, write about it. Like I had a guy when she first passed away. Oh man, just write it out. Just write about it, man. Just write a song. It'll be great. Write. It's gonna be some of the best music you've ever made. And I'm like, okay, I tried it and it didn't work. It simply didn't work. It didn't bring any kind of closure, didn't bring any type of relief. I mean, it was like I was forcing myself to write and it became meaningless as dark as this time was. It was very meaningless. So I scrapped that and I sort of just, when something happened, it happened, but it was oftentimes where I'm happy, I'm having a good day where the song comes rather than a bad day and I'm sitting in the corner in my room, what I'm saying, over the loudspeaker. She said, the Temptations, Let It Rain. Sometimes the sky, please go away. I'm rolling up balls of paper, throwing it. Nope, that ain't it. The girls find another has gone away with my no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's driving in the car. It's this sounds good. I'm gonna keep singing it. I'm gonna keep singing it. Oh, this is good. And then that's sort of how it grows. Like people think it's this dramatic type deal. It's sometimes, but no, it's rarely that. Rarely that.
Yeah, they do make creative people sound like we're so dramatic,
I know.
and it
Right.
just it's like this, "Oh," and it just
Right.
comes all out of the sky. It doesn't work like that.
Right. I just went to go get a Big Mac, and I got a good little jingle on me. Let me lay this down real quick. Let me get a voice memo up over break. Just over a Big Mac. I got happy over a Big Mac. Let me get down this melody real quick. Let me pull over to the side. Let me get this melody real quick, and we good. It
Well,
ain't always, you know.
since you're talking about Big Macs, we're gonna go ahead and do this good game right here. Since you're talking
Okay.
about getting melodies from Big Macs
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna play a game. You ready? You
I
ready?
think I am. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
I'm
so
ready.
look, so everybody can get a little taste of this writing style. Uh-huh. So this is what we're
Hmm.
gonna do. We're gonna do a game. It's called On the Spot. So I'm gonna give you a
Okay.
topic,
Hmm.
and I want you to write a melody on the
Uh
spot about this topic.
oh.
And
Okay.
since you
All
want to
right.
talk about Big Macs and
Uh
talking about I just got a Big Mac and I got all happy
oh.
and wrote a
Uh
song,
oh.
we're gonna
Uh
make the
oh.
first topic about a Big Mac.
About a Big Mac. Okay.
About a Big Mac.
All right. Okay.
Special sauce,
Um.
lettuce, cheese, all that stuff.
See. You know where I messed up. I don't even eat Big Macs, and I'm glad you said something because I don't. You know how people can just fire off the toppings for it. Oh, the lettuce, the onions, and the secret sauce. I have no idea. Like I
That
am.
was
I'm like clueless.
But see, that was a jingle back in the day. That was one of the commercials.
Man, look, I was not that guy. But here we go. Big Mac, Big Mac, going to Mickey D's to get a Big Mac. Big, like I'm trying to like, okay. Wow, wow. Okay, all right.
Yes. Come on.
Okay,
Where you at now?
Big Mac, going to Mickey D's to get a Big Mac. That's all I got. Don't judge me. That's all. That's all I got. I don't know why I did that to myself. I should have said a McNugget or something. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm
So are
sorry.
you saying a McNugget would be better?
No, no, no. Let me not dig another hole for myself. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I apologize. Okay, they listening, they tuning in. And like, okay, why is he on this? Why he do? We got people tuning in right now on the Big Mac. Got going to Mickey D's, get me a big. Like, okay, all right. I
Look,
thought this was
somebody
gonna be
somebody gave you all the toppings. They said
two
two all
beef
beef
lettuce,
patties,
special
special
sauce,
sauce,
lettuce,
lettuce,
onions.
onion pickles on all on the sesame seed bun.
All right.
Sound
Okay.
like somebody that go to McDonald's too much.
Goodness
But
gracious.
just playing peaches.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Please, no more food. Well, no, I was about to say, please, no more food, but there's one jingle that I am in love with, that I'm in love with. But
What is it?
carry on, carry on.
No,
It's the Bluebell jingle. I don't know if people remember this, but it was man, where is it? Where is it? I remember all the country. I'll mess up the words. Don't laugh at me. Just as the flowers growing in the field, and praises for the snow. Just what Mama's yelling through the screen with you kids like some homemade ice cream. It was such a simple time and play. Wait a minute. Bluebell tastes just like the good old days. Bluebell ice cream. Find it in your local markets. Man, what? What? That's a jingle. That's a
really,
jingle. It will
really.
rival any Folgers, anything. I mean, that is a jingle. I don't know the words, but
The
man,
I do remember that end part. I do remember
what?
that. And then they had a
What?
cow in it, right? Wasn't
They
there
had a
like a
cow.
cow
It was a
in the thing?
cow. It was one of those throwback. They were on a farm. They were playing with
Yeah.
a little. I think they were kicking a tin can. At one point, Mama's yelling through the screen, "When you kids like some whole bell, like ah!" They come running in. Man, you talking about a. You see, for those who are just tuning in, that's how you deflect. That's how you deflect.
Uh-huh.
You say you're ready to play a game, and then you deflect, saying something that you really want to say, distract them, and boom. Now we
But it
now we
ain't over.
back.
I
Now
ain't
we back.
finished.
Now we back. Where we
I ain't
at? Where we
finished
at?
though. All
Where
right,
we
so
at?
look, I heard you singing some Temptations earlier, honey, and you sound really, 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 really good. Like,
Okay.
so I need some. Oh, somebody said you need to do the Living Single, uh, the theme song, the Living Single, and make it a remix.
Ooh. Look, Peaches. I see that's who said that. Peaches.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't I don't I don't know the song. I know the
What?
living
We
singing.
are living.
Hey, singer. Oh, in this kind of world, I'm glad I
Keep your
keep your
head
head
up.
up, keep your head up. That's
That's
right.
right. You gotta find a way. Well, that's
All right, you know what I'm saying. So I know a little bit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I ain't even
you
gonna do
know
that to
what?
myself. I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying. I apologize. I'm sorry.
You know what? We should make that a challenge, though.
That should.
Living single theme
It should.
song
It
remix
should.
challenge.
It shouldn't even be just that song. It should just. You should just give them a old like song and make them like come up with it. One, they got to know the lyrics, and then
Hmm.
two, they got like give them like the Jeffersons theme song. Okay, give me the Jeffersons theme song. Give me Sesame Street. Give me. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well,
Boom. There
since
you
you brought
go.
it up,
There
let's
you
hear the
go.
Jeffersons theme song, sir. Let's hear it.
Ooh.
Let's hear it.
Why I keep
Well,
digging
we're
myself in
moving
this hole?
on up. Come on, moving up. Oh wow. Just skip.
Yeah. I'm just. Oh well, here we go.
Fish
Beans
don't-
don't burn on the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. She did this. Took my home and took right here and just get up that hill. Don't judge me. Now we're up in the big tree and in that sunset. And on the we let then she said, ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up.
Wait a minute. Did you just say about something about cheese dip? They had no cheese dip in that song.
Cheese dip. They moved on up to the East Side High.
East Side High. East Side High
Now
didn't
we
lean on me.
now we got a piece of the pie. That is all I know. Okay, so
Ah, sir, your lyrics are hilarious.
see that's
First
the
of
thing.
all,
I know a melody, but I don't know lyrics. That's the thing. I know a melody, don't know
sir,
lyrics.
I'm gonna
My
need you to
bad.
go and learn some lyrics to some of our classic theme songs now.
Yeah, I know them. I know them.
The
I know them
melodies.
in spirit. I know it in spirit. That's all. I know it in spirit. I know it in spirit. I know it in
Hilarious.
spirit.
First of all, you think you got off the hook, but you didn't. I'm just letting
Uh
you
oh.
know. I'm just letting you know you didn't get off the hook because
Uh
I
oh.
got another topic for you and I
Okay.
need a song. I need a song. I
Okay.
need
Let's
you to
go.
write a song about
Mm,
love.
okay.
Easiest topic ever.
Okay. Um. mhm. I
Doo-doo.
will never hurt your. No, I'm joking. No, that's an old song. That's an old song. That wasn't original at all. Let's see. Let's see. Actually, I got you. I got you. This is a you song. This is a me song. This is an us song. This is a love song. Sometimes a sad song. When the moments are right, the feelings are gone. Yeah. Oh, tell me where we go from here. I crave for your doubts and fears. I do what I have to do to prove you wanna wipe away your tears, baby. This is love that we're fighting for now. Yeah. Our future we're fighting for now. I'm committed to let go. You're too stubborn to say so. I knew when I met you. Yeah, I knew when I met you. I knew when I met you. I had to come get you. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's
Okay.
you song. That's a song. Yeah, that's a song off the album. You song. I little cheat a little bit, but a little shameless
Yeah,
plug.
we
You
don't do the shit.
song off the album. You song off the album. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a perfect opportunity. That was a perfect opportunity. Shout out to my boy 601. Produced that track. He killed it.
I
Yeah.
told y'all that voice is smooth like butter.
Thank you. Thank
And
you. I
then you put a
appreciate
little
it.
and growling that,
You know
bruh,
what I'm saying? That was
bruh,
Gerald. That was Gerald. I'm gonna
bruh.
get. That was Gerald. That was Jared and Johnny Gill and all them
Uh-huh.
grunters from back in the day. So that's who that was. Thank him. Thank them.
Well, somebody issued one more challenge to you on this particular game. They said,
Okay.
let's make it easier for you. Can you make a song up about AirPods? Uh-huh.
Um.
AirPods.
AirPods. AirPods. Uh. AirPods. Give me a second. Let me find it. AirPods. AirPods. Yeah. Yeah. When I need something to talk. When I need something to listen to. When I need something to talk to. I said, put on my AirPods.
Hey.
Put on my AirPods. When I need music, AirPods. When I need church, AirPods. When I need voice, AirPods. Hey, where's my AirPods? Okay, sorry. AirPods.
I was enjoying that. Wait a minute. That sounds like it's
Yeah,
gonna be a hit. When I
man. What?
need music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me go and get that written copyrighted so we can go and get that out. That sounds like a
Look,
hit.
look.
That sounds like a hit.
Especially now because everybody got some AirPods. What?
71 AirPods.
Hey.
Oh, AirPods. Oh, AirPods. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you
Oh
done got me
God,
started.
look.
Now you
It's
got me
already
started.
copywritten because it's on as you doing it. It's time stamped. Everything. We got you.
That's it.
Can't nobody
That's
steal
it.
your idea. Got to.
Good deal.
Somebody said you
Good
better
deal. Good
sign
deal.
Sean, huh? Yes,
Good deal.
yes.
Good deal.
You better swoon on these ladies.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's my
Loving
demographic.
it.
That's my demographic. Miss Barbara. That's my demographic. Miss Barbara. Yes, ma'am. That's my
Okay.
demographic. That's my.
That's a bop in the
That's
making.
my
Oh Lord.
demographic. That's perfect.
Here go Peaches again.
All right,
She
Peaches.
said,
I'll give you that. I give you that. I give you that.
So he is singing, and you know what? I want to hear some more of those beautiful, beautiful vocal cords you got going on over there. So I'm gonna give you the whole screen, and
Uh
I would
oh.
like you to serenade us with those beautiful voices that you got going on over there. Are you ready to do that, sir?
Give me
I'm a
one
listen.
moment.
I'm,
Give me
I'm gonna
one
be
moment,
standing
and
off.
I'll be ready.
Uh-huh. Yes, you
Give
do
me
what you
one
got
moment,
to do because I'm ready to
and
hear
I'll
it.
be ready.
Ladies, y'all ready to hear the melodious sounds of brother AJ Farley? Is you ready, Saints? Come
Oh
on
yeah.
here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Where we
They
at? Where we
already
at?
on here talking about, oh,
Where we?
smooth.
Where
Yes.
we at? Where
We
we
gonna,
at? We're gonna
smooth.
get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I appreciate everyone tuning in. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. A lot of
Yes,
fun.
yes,
While we get this thing going, man, make sure y'all sharing this with your friends and family. Let them know that we live, that we doing something great. We're doing something great with Miss Tasha Renee. Make
yes,
sure, make
yes.
sure, make sure y'all share this live with your people, man. We're doing
Like,
something amazing.
share all of that, you guys. Yes, the goal of this is to allow up and coming independent artists a platform where they can showcase their music, showcase their style, let everybody see what's going on. Like I said earlier, they may not give us a seat at the table, but we create our own. Well, how about that? And then have them begging to come sit with us. How about that?
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
bro, what are you doing, man?
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm sorry. It didn't work out for me the way I needed it to.
Oh
Give me a
Lord,
second.
we bind it in
Okay.
the name.
Okay. Hold on.
Hey,
I apologize. I
look, the ladies like,
apologize.
let's go, do what
I
you doing.
apologize.
We ready
I
to do this.
apologize. I apologize. We got it. We got it. Hold on.
We got
I
some
know.
I'm ready, some we let's go. They ready to hear this melodiousness. Yes, I just made
Alrighty.
up that word.
All right. Okay. Let's get it. Okay.
Ready?
This song. Yeah, I think we are. I think
All
we're
right,
ready to go.
let's do it. All right, I see you guys in a second. This is the beautiful voice of brother AJ Farley. Y'all get ready. Let's go.
Hey, hey, hey. Who was it? He gave it. Who was it? He gave it. He gave it. Was it? He gave it. Who was it? Gave it, pushed away my family. Uh-oh. Afraid of what they say to me. Gone too long to feel this energy. Too bad it was just come back home to me. Hey, hey, I've been gone so long, trying to find my way back. Trying to find my way back. Help me say, hey, hey. Trying to find my way. Oh, push away my family. Mm, afraid of what they say to me. Yeah. Too bad they was just come back home to me. Too bad they would just come back home to me. Eh, eh, oh, I've been gone so long, trying to find my way back. Trying to find my way back. Help me sing, help me sing. Eh, eh, trying to find my way. Trying to find, trying to find my way home. Home, come back home. I'm coming home. Hey, it wasn't, you gave it. It wasn't, it wasn't, it wasn't. You gave it. It wasn't. Oh, push away my family. Mm, afraid of what they say to me. Hey, gone too long to feel this energy. Hey, too bad they was just come back on me. Yeah. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was Home off my new album, Young, available on all streaming platforms. Uh, yeah, yeah. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
So that like okay, I'm gonna gather my cell phone over you. Man, sir, I love your voice. I
Thank you,
love,
thank you,
love. And honestly, I want to hear more. What else we got?
thank you. Oh man, probably one of my favorite songs to perform, "Lover." Um, Again, I just want to before we get into it, I just want to apologize for the sound. Next time we're gonna have it right. We're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it live. It's gonna be a ball. But you know what I'm saying? We making it work. We doing what we doing. This is Lover again off the album on available on all streaming platforms. This is Lover, one of my favorite songs to perform. Will it rings true. One of my favorites. This is Lover. We're gonna get it right. 1 second. Okay. Okay. This thing going. Hey, yeah. Um, hey, brother, brother, brother. Uh-uh. Mm-hmm. No matter what happens, I see you on the other side. Oh, there's too many distractions waiting for the perfect time. Oh, no, no. I know you're alright by the friends you be. It'll all be fine. Depend on me. Hey, I said, lover, lover, be strong. Welcome. Hey, oh, yeah. Oh, can't tell you, I can't tell you. Oh, ooh, just under the radar, a thread approaches slipping in. Wow, On another stormy morning, another wish you could begin. Oh no, no, but you hurt these lines and these echoings. You ignore them all. Come your wedding day. Hey, I say, lover, lover, be strong while I do. Hey, oh, hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, hold me down, yeah, hold me down, hey, hold me down, hold me down, hold me down, ooh, ooh, hey, hold me down, hold me down, hey, hey, let me hear you say, lover, lover, when you think of me, when I'm far away from his sake, close your eyes, dream of me holding you. I will never let you go, never, never. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Lover, lover, lover. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, uh, I say, lover, lover, be strong. While I'm young, I said, lover, lover, be strong. While I'm young, hey, oh, hey, lover, lover, lover. Oh. Woo. Lover, lover, lover. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Come
you.
on,
Thank you.
you better
Thank you.
keep going. Uh-huh.
Man, look, that song take me to church. I don't know why. I don't know how, but every time that song take me to church, it's one of my favorite songs to perform. It has turned into this monster of its own. You know, I turn into somebody else when I perform that song, and I love it.
I
I love it.
see. You got that whole thing. I felt like I saw little Ray Charles when that in that
Yeah,
little
I
bop
don't
was doing.
look. I got my people. My people always tell me every time I get off stage, man, what is with that rocking? And it's probably good. It's probably good that y'all didn't see the full thing because you know the hands get the movement. You know what I'm saying? I look. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I'm
you
tweaking
start
the notes as
throwing
they
up
coming
gang
out.
signs and
You know
stuff?
what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know, so my people said I need to work on that, so we're gonna work on that.
No, I
You know, I
think
think I
it's you. Why change it? If it works for you, it's you. You ain't trying to be nobody else. You being yourself.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what naturally comes
That's
out.
it. That's it. That's all I know. That's all I know.
I know that's right. Be you, Pooh. Yes. Be you. Man, I am loving every bit of this conversation, every bit of all of this. You are amazing. You are
Thank you. Thank
absolutely
you.
amazing. And I want people to know exactly where they can find you and all of that stuff. So
Okay.
tell us about where can everybody find you, follow you, all of that stuff.
Facebook, you know what I'm saying, for all the people on Facebook, to follow me, everything up to date on what's going on, new music dropping, new visuals, new shows. Facebook, just Google AJ Farley. I made it plain and simple. Instagram, AJ Farley, two underscores. Twitter, same thing, but only one underscore, AJ Farley, one underscore. And YouTube, just type in AJ Farley, and I guarantee you, you'll have a couple of hours of content to keep you tuned in until the next thing drops. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And as always, if you want to find all of that, go to my website, ajfarleymusic.com.
that we have
WW.
www.ajfarleymusic.com. I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure you can find every place to find out where he is. Because I see you doing shows all the darn time. Don't you know we in a pandemic, dude? No, like
Yeah, so we we shout out to my boy 601. Shout out to my label, Teachers on Sounds. We've been able to successfully put on, I believe it's 3 or 4 separate live virtual concerts, and it's been amazing. I think the last one we did, we took it a step further, and we involved small businesses to run ads during the show instead of clipping it up the way YouTube would. We actually had them submit ads to play in between. We reached out to a lot of dope artists in order to ensure that we abide abided by the COVID rules. We had staggered rehearsals. Some recordings were done at different times. We pre-recorded some performances just to ensure that we brought the people a beautiful, beautiful show that felt seamless, and it's been
that's
amazing. It's been amazing. So yeah,
I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. You guys make sure you check out www.ajfarleymusic.com. And
indeed,
also I hear
indeed.
we got a first of all, tell me about the album first, the one that's out right now. Let's
The album. Yes,
because
yes.
both of those songs, Lover and Home, are both
Hmm.
on the album Young, which is spelled
Yes.
WNG, Saints.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. WNG Young is out on all streaming platforms. 11 songs, about 35 minutes of a beautiful story. You know, it's probably some of my best work, and I'm so proud of it. Everyone has been giving me, praise and praise and praise for the album, and I can't thank them enough. Can't thank everybody enough for streaming it and sharing it with your friends and family. It's been a long journey, and I'm so glad that we finally got to bring it to you and get it to you. Breaking news. Breaking news live on Spotlight introducing with
Uh-huh.
Miss
Come on,
Tasha
give it to
Renee.
us. Give it to us.
Young, we will be releasing a Young Deluxe version very, very soon. Very, very soon. If you thought that story that you heard on the album was it, there's a part two, more so, not even a part two, it's extended. There's a longer version. You got the short film. We bringing a feature length to you, to your ears very, very soon. I cannot wait for you guys to hear it. There's some more music that I had a ball creating, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's going to be amazing. Shout out to everybody who helped make the album possible. Elon, Victoria Dawn. I'm trying to get some spotlight on everybody. Elon, Victoria Dawn,
Do it.
JP Caruso, man, 601, my boy Lando all the way out in Tennessee. Wow, I'm blanking. Jordan River, Chris Stevenson, who's on this live somewhere, somehow. See somewhere, that's my boy. Bad man on the vocals. Chris
Yes,
Stevenson on
agreed.
Home, on Home. He got some more stuff on the way. I guarantee it. It's gonna be fire. Wow, I'm blanking right now. I know I'm missing a few people. The Rugrats who helped me on Young Desney. All these individuals are like they are amazing talents. They're amazing vocalists that helped bring this project to life, and I can't thank them enough. I absolutely can't thank them enough. If you think you can do this by yourself,
Mm,
you can't. You cannot. You need that support. You need that supporting cast to ensure that whatever you're trying to deliver gets delivered and not stolen off your porch. And then you got to follow missing report, and then there's a whole investigation. Anyway, but it's to producer 601 who executive produced this entire project. If you do not have anything mixed or mastered by 601, you're missing out. Um, you can find him on Instagram, mixed by 601. Look up blackwallstudios.co. That's where the entire album was recorded. That's why it sounds so amazing, sounds so crisp. That's the place you want to be if you want your music to sound where it needs to be, like it's on the radio. That's where you need to go. Blackwall Studios, Mixbox 601. You will not regret it. I guarantee it.
Remember, guys, you heard it here first on Spotlight. Introducing new album Young Deluxe coming soon by my brother AJ Farley, along with the host of Friends and everybody that he shouted out tonight. Shout out to Mix by 601
Yes, yes,
and Chris
yes.
Stevens. Look,
Chris, Chris Stevenson, Chris
if he don't,
Stevenson,
I'm trying
Disney.
to call him to get him on the show.
He needs to be on the show. That man is underrated
I
and, and,
agree.
and needs to be everywhere. That man is a powerhouse. And if you don't know who he is, get on it.
Yeah,
Homework, get
check
on it. Because
him
that,
out.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me on your platform. I'm telling you, people, this is on the rise, man. This is on the rise. It's rare when you get someone who's creating their own content, especially during this situation that we're in during this country, where people are producing and putting out content that is consistent, that is top tier. We have to support. That's the only way this stuff lasts. That's the only way this stuff uh, has longevity. We have to support. We have to share. It is imperative that we do so. If not, we're going to be left with whitewashing
Look,
and being exposed to things that they want us to see and
right,
only what they want us to see. This
right.
right here is something that is monumental and it needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. You have an ally in that. Anything you do, anything you got coming up, I got you. Support. We
Look,
sharing it. We making sure there's support for
just
sure.
know I'm gonna be calling you for a whole bunch of stuff because I got some
Let's
things
go.
on my
Let's
brain.
go. We
Because
got
my
we got to
whole
we got to we when things get better, man. We got some we I was supposed to be cooking. I was supposed to be cooking last time we were supposed to
yes,
link up.
you
So
were
so I got some cooking. So we're gonna do that too. We got a lot of things
cooking,
in store.
singing at the
Trust
same
me.
time. We'll do a mukbang
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that you cook the food, or I could. Well, we can both cook, and then we cook, sing, and talk at the same time. I think
Oh
I would
yeah.
like,
That's gonna be
so.
amazing.
And I actually have a lot of ideas, things about getting independent artists together so we can all work together as opposed
Right.
to trying to compete with each other. With that, like I said, we can create our own table and there's room at this table
Hmm.
for all of us. We
For
can all
sure.
do
For
this
sure.
thing together. So definitely we're gonna be in contact and talk more about that. And you talk definitely be about supporting each other. And you guys, I want y'all to know being an independent artist is not easy at all. You are literally coming out of pocket doing everything. And so, you guys, if you have been blessed tonight by this brother, his voice, his sound, his stories, and all of that, what I would love for you guys to do is to sow into him. I've put his cash up there. His $ 10 studios is his cash app. Whatever you want to bless him with, or whatever is laid on your heart to bless him with. Yo, I'm telling you, when you're having to go to the studio and you're having to do the promotion and you're having to do the marketing and create the marketing tools and create all of this stuff, I'm telling you from experience, the out of pocket expense when you are not backed by a major label is not cheap. Say, look, but when you have a dream, you do what you have to do, especially when you know that this is something that your God has called you to do. And so, you guys, if you want to be a part of this man's journey, just go ahead and sow something into his life. Cash App is $ 10 Studios. It can be anonymous, or you can go ahead and say, "Yo, bro, I just want to know that I want to encourage you and on everything." And this will be a blessing to him, I promise you. And listen, like he said, he got a new album coming out. He already has one out right now. Those visuals, cost good money, Jesus.
More on the way. More on the way. More on the
There is
way for
more to
sure. For
come.
sure.
Thank you so much, AJ. Man, this has been such a pleasure. I have
My
had
pleasure.
so much fun
My
talking
pleasure.
with you. So not only are you a singer songwriter, but you're silly and you got a little comedy and you do. I see, which
You
is
know.
I like that kind of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Comedy special coming soon.
Come
Comedy
on,
special coming soon.
where's
Comedy
the be
special
fake
coming
in your
soon.
basement?
You know what I'm saying? Jack of all trades. I
Yes,
might,
I need
I
you to
might
be a
put,
master of one. All right.
it is what it is. We gonna do something. We gonna.
Yes. But before we go, what I would like for you to do, there's somebody out there who
Mhm.
is an artist, or maybe they're not an artist. Maybe they are still, maybe they're doing something else. God has called them to do something different, and it's been a struggle. and they still haven't seen that dream come to pass yet. They still haven't seen that thing happen for them. And I know we've all had those moments where we felt like giving up. I'm going to give you the floor one more time, and I want you to talk to that person and let them know that they can't give. Now is not the time to get up. What give up? What would be something that you need to hear in that time, in that moment, to keep going?
Um, I would have to say it is the simplest advice I could ever give someone is to stay consistent. And I know that's very hard to do when, you get hit with an obstacle. You get hit with something that you're not expecting and you're unsure as to, you can keep going. You can keep going on this journey that God has set you on. I guarantee you, best believe he has something to do with that hurdle. He has something to do with that obstacle to test you, to bring you out even stronger, better, greater than ever, to be able to withstand and be able to handle what he has in store for you. A lot of people get worried or get afraid, get doubtful because things keep happening, bad things keep happening. Those bad things are preparing you for the good things that are coming your way. You stay consistent. You keep going, and sometimes I have to give myself that same pep talk because it happens. You go through things. Life happens. That's okay. You got to get your lumps. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna walk if you don't crawl? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like that is key advice. Key advice. Also, Love Don't Cost a Thing, track one off the album. Get that whole gem that I just dropped on you. Get that whole gem, track one, when you listen to the album. Young. Thank you very much for having me on the show. I can't wait till the next time. If you're out there, keep it going. Keep it going.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That was amazing advice. I appreciate
Thank you.
that, you guys. So I hope somebody was touched tonight, blessed by the words. I know they was blessed by the voice, honey. I already know that. Healer, come on, Jesus. He did it. Oh, Lord. That was
don't get
great.
don't get don't get me preaching now. Don't get me preaching now. I'm an ordained minister.
Preacher,
So,
wait,
yeah, I'm an ordained minister. I'm an ordained minister. Don't get
you
me preaching
fired.
now.
You waited until the end of this to tell us you an ordained minister because I'd have had you preach something.
See, that's why you gotta see. You drop that jewel, then you go
That's
off.
all
Keep
right,
on
though. I
coming
still
back.
got time. Thank you very much. Why don't you give us
Keep.
a great message real quick? Come on now. I'm gonna give you a scripture. Let's say
I'm be.
Ephesians Ephesians 3:20. Come on, give
I
us
don't
a
feel like
message.
I don't feel like getting struck. I don't feel like getting struck tonight. So I'm not. You know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna play in uncharted territory. But you know what I'm saying. If anybody needs to be married, I got you. I
Wow.
got you. Yeah.
If if you need to be married,
If you need to be married.
he
Married,
got
not married. Married.
married.
You gotta be. That's how you gotta ask me. Hey man, can you marry us? Yeah, I got you. I'll
Married.
marry.
Ooh. Where you from
Married.
again? You said you from
I'm from
Georgia?
I'm from Georgia. From Georgia. Yeah,
Mm,
Georgia, born and raised. I'm a
mm.
Georgia peach. That's what the girls say. I'm a Georgia peach.
I don't
Give
want
me my
you to
peach.
be, sir.
I'm be on Housewives when they boom boom.
Sir,
Give me
we're
my
gonna just say
peach.
no to that.
Just give me
Mm-mm,
my peach. Just give me my
mm-mm,
peach.
mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
yeah.
No peaches over here. Well, peaches,
Hmm.
there she is right there. There she go. Her name is
Peaches. What up, peaches? What up,
she.
peaches?
Peaches trying to get you on the new game too. Talk about it. Oh, the scripture game. Let's go.
Okay, don't do that. No, I'll lose that in a heartbeat. Don't, man. What? I lose all my credentials. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I gotta study. I gotta study. Oh man.
Ah, hilarious. Dude, like I said, this has been such a pleasure. I appreciate you coming on the show. And no, this will not be your last time. You are coming
I
back
hope
again.
not. I
Most
hope not.
definitely. Because first of all, you got another album dropping really soon. So you definitely coming back to promote that. Thank you very much.
We got you.
And and also I'm going to do a follow-up show because I want to know where you are real soon.
Okay.
My follow-ups
Good
come
deal.
up real quick. Let me tell you that.
Good deal.
So
Good
this
deal.
has been such a blast, man. You are absolutely phenomenal. You're an amazing guy.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure that we finally got this done. Now I understand what Chris was talking about. Uh-huh. Yes. So I've already listened to the album. You guys make sure you go out and listen to Young. It is on all your music platforms, Apple, Spotify, the Amazon, all them music stations with music and the stuff where you find music. Go and his name is AJ Farley. Make sure you check him out at www.ajfarleymusic.com. Also, we have him on Facebook, AJ Farley, Instagram at AJ Farley __, Twitter at AJ Farley _ and YouTube, good old fashioned AJ Farley. You can
Hmm.
find all kind of visuals, all kind of music and everything on there. So listen, make sure you go and check him out. Don't forget, if you want to be a blessing to this young man and to help in what he's doing, go to his Cash App and send him $5, $10, 20. You know you got $150,000 in there you can send to this brother and his $10 Studios. All right. You guys have been an amazing audience. Thank you so much each week. I appreciate you. Yes, these are saved. You can go to my YouTube page. That is Tasha.Renee TV on YouTube, and you will find every spotlight introducing that I've done so far, along with Spotlight Live, which is me by myself singing on Monday nights. So don't forget, next Monday night, I will be doing It's a Thanksgiving show where we will be giving thanks for everything that God has done for us throughout this year. Even in a pandemic, we got something to be grateful and thankful for. So on some Monday night, we gonna thank the Lord. All right. And then on Tuesday night, I got another artist for you guys, a wonderful young lady. Look, you do not want to miss next week. Spotlight introducing, same time, same place, different artists. I love you guys so much, and I promise you ain't nothing you can do about it. And I will see y'all next week. Ooh, next week. All right. Love you guys. Mwah. Smooches.
Peace.